All right. Check. We got noise, ladies and gentlemen. Mike won't be here. All right, my friend. Christian, Prodigy, Kyle, CW, Vaderman, Christian again, Joseph, how are you? Shooter, Dill, Kryptonite, Bubbles, that one guy, Salty, Tyler, Famed, what's up, man? Woo. What's up, Spencer? Man. Hello, everybody. Hello. Zach Short, clear waivers. He's got, what, a week? Got a week for someone to pick him up. We're trying something different tonight. What's up, Speed? We're trying something different tonight. We're going to be doing this. Hopefully, I think it'll look better. What's up, Braden? Like Wong in the 2 spot? I'm all in. I'm all in on Wong in the 2 spot. Does my camera look funky? Every time I say that, doesn't it kind of look funky? I am 5x5. What? What up, JB? Yeah, new scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying it out. I think this would be a little bit better. I don't have to update it. You know what I mean? Just sort of does its own thing. I could edit it a little bit. See if I can figure that out real quick. Wong makes you miss who? 20 and 40. No, 735. Close. 733. There we go. I can make it a bit bigger, I think. Yep. There we go. Military terms, sorry. Yeah, I'm not too versed in military things. When Von Grissom goes yard off a sale, we win the trade. What's up, Cody? Man, big night, Chad. Big night. I might put the Bruins game on here a little bit, too. I knew that was going to happen. There we go. Yeah, big night. Screw the Bruins. Yeah, tough loss, dude. It was a fun game to be at, though. Fun game to be at. So for those of you who don't know, I was at Game 7. Bruins Game 7. What was that? Saturday? And of course, I got sat next to a full Leafs family. And I was like, oh man, this is gonna be brutal. And then, of course, it was a close game, and the Leafs scored first. They're all up. I mean, the whole family's up, screaming at everyone around them. And then the Bruins scored immediately afterwards. So, of course, we're all screaming at them. And then when the Bruins scored that overtime goal, I've never seen it was like 5 people left. 45 seconds, they were out of the TD Garden. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. They literally, they scored, like Pasta scored, and then they left maybe even before he actually scored. It was insane. Never seen it before. What do you think? Up here? No. We'll keep it down here. It was crazy. What's up, Paul? Shed some tears but feeling better. That's good, Harrison. Sorry to hear that. All right. I am not going to put the game on until 7:20 because my iPad's going to die and I don't have a charger. So that's where we're at. When Brian Bale gets activated, going to push Wink into the bullpen. When Whitlock comes back, roll the 6-man rotation. I think they might. I don't know. It's strange. The question of whether or not you go Cooper Criswell or Garrett Whitlock when he comes back is going to be an interesting conversation. I still think at the end of the day they go Whitlock because Whitlock, despite the injuries, it feels crooked on my screen. It's driving me nuts. I think it's because this shelf is crooked. It's throwing everything off. Either way, I think they go 6-man rotation. I'd love to see them do that. The problem is with Criswell is he's a 5-and-dive guy. Unless they stretch him out throughout the year, but I don't know. Do you trust Criswell through, what would that be? a third or fourth time through a rotation. You know what I mean? I don't know. I trust Whitlock more in that spot, but given his injury history, you know what I mean? Like, it's a conversation for sure, especially with how well Cooper's done in those. Like, the problem with Cooper is he's given you four and a third, 4 2/3, 5 max, right? 5 max. Whitlock can give you a little bit more. 6-man, in my opinion, would be great. The problem is you have one less bullpen arm. That's the problem, right? You go down from, 13 or 8 in the bullpen to 7 in the bullpen. You know what I mean? Like, there's a big difference, especially with, one of your guys. What's up, Mr. Bob Dylan? Especially with one of your guys going into 5 innings, right? That's Houck probably give you 6 innings most times out, right? He has this year. Cutter's been doing it lately. That's great. Whitlock, Pivetta, Bayo, all those guys come back. They're going to be 5 and dive until they can get their feet under them. They're not going to push Bayo into the 6th, 7th inning when he comes back. They're certainly not going to push Pivetta into the 6th, 7th inning. There's no way, especially after having an elbow issue. And Whitlock with the oblique, you're probably not going to get him. So the 6-man rotation in theory sounds really good, but then you think about it. What's up, Jorge? Then you think about it and you're like, well, okay, you've one less bullpen arm, and these guys, 4 out of the 6 of those players aren't going to be able to give you 5 or 6 or 7 innings until a couple of weeks. That to me is the biggest issue. Your bullpen's already taxed. It's what, May, not 8th? It's May 8th, and you're taxed a little bit. You have to be. I mean, for the last 2 weeks, you've had 3 out of the 5 spots in your rotation have been bullpen. And Cooper's developed into, what's up, Dinah? Cooper's developed into a more regular starter, but again, even him, right? His last start out was 4 1/3. His start before that, 5 innings. His start before that, 4. And then he was out of the bullpen. So I don't know. It's going to be an interesting conversation to have when Whitlock comes back. I would, yeah, Cutter's the boy. I thought Cutter was going to have a bad start yesterday. He didn't have his good stuff yesterday. Oh, what's up, Prodigy? Going home? Awesome. Enjoy the summer break, man. What if Cora leaves and poaches Bailey? That would suck so bad. That'd be so bad. CW, I don't really want, I really wouldn't want the Red Sox bouncing these guys back and forth, right? It's a little bit different to ride a hot bat than it is to ride a hot rotational arm, right? Because these guys, especially because, okay, Cooper's pitching well, great. We're going to keep him in the rotation, but Whitlock in the bullpen. Now that he's going poorly, we're going to put Whitlock in the bullpen and Whitlock in the rotation, Criswell in the bullpen. It's not as easy a transition. The other thing too is, do you keep Criswell stretched out in case something else happens, right? Imagine you say, all right, Whitlock's in the bullpen, Cooper's in the rotation, and then 2 months later in July, heaven forbid, knock on wood, Nick Pivetta's elbow starts barking again, and all of a sudden it's a little bit of a deeper injury, right? Now you got to say, okay, Whitlock, who's been pitching 2 or 3 innings max, go out there and give us 6. Go out there and give us 7. It's not feasible. So that's the other problem you have with that, right? Is you got to figure out, okay, would I rather them stay stretched out, or would I rather them give me 2 innings? What do I see in the future for Uwasawa? I thought Uwasawa was pretty good. Why, is it supposed to be raining in Atlanta? What's Atlanta's forecast? Man, that would suck. Imagine that. We don't even play. We just watch the Bruins. No, we'd find something to do. We would chat for a while. Let me see. It's 85 and sunny right now. I spelled forecast like 4 in golf. FORE. It's the type of day I'm having. Oh no, there it is. Precipitation. We're good. It's not supposed to start thunderstorming until 8 a.m. So unless they have a hug. There you go, buddy. Yeah, pat on the back. There you go. Section 10 said they should run a 6-man and send Criswell down as a starter just in case. You can't run a 6-man unless you have Criswell up here. Because who would be the 6th man? Can I name 5 rotations better than us? No. Right now, they're the best rotation in baseball. They are. They're the best starter ERA in the league still. And we're a month and a week into a season. When healthy, yeah. But even not healthy, right? Even not healthy, they're still the best rotation in baseball. So we'll see. We'll see kind of how they play out. I'm interested to see what it looks like come June and July, because then or July and August, because that's really sort of that's really sort of the dog days, right? That's when it's like, can these guys push through it? I think what they're saying is once Wee's good, till then. I think they were saying once Whitty is good, send Criswell down, but till then run 6. Oh, like give Whitlock like a couple of weeks? Might not be a bad idea. My kids were released from school an hour later. Dude, wow. Jeez, that's crazy. How does Giolito affect the rotation when/if he gets back? I would say the chances of him coming back this year, Jack, to be honest with you, are like 5, maybe 10%. If like extremely lucky. Yeah, he's probably not coming back this year. Roman Anthony double today. Good. He needs to start getting going. I don't know how it affects it, to be honest with you. I have no idea. I don't think, honestly, if he comes back in any capacity, it'll probably be in a bullpen role. Just because they probably wouldn't be. Yeah, they probably wouldn't risk putting him back in the rotation, especially if the rotation's still doing well. So Criswell's still stretched out, but when or if someone gets hurt, not being a bad idea. Yeah, but again, to run the 6-man rotation, you still need Criswell, right, in the rotation. You're not going to put Winkowski in there. As much as I'm not a huge fan of Josh Winkowski. He has not looked good this year. How do I feel about the White Sox start this year? It's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. Good thing they swept the Tampa Bay Rays, though, although the Rays have been on fire, too. They're catching up to us. The Blue Jays, not so much. The Blue Jays look like a mess right now. They look like an absolute mess. Not a fan of Winky the Pooh. At least we're always the better Sox team. True. What was that year where Chicago was good? Was that 21? Yeah, they do, Mida. They do really badly. They might trade Robert and maybe Crochet. If they trade Luis Robert, need it. Give me an outfield of Jaron Duran, Wilyer Abreu, and Luis Robert. Hey, Brandon, what's up? Excuse me. Oh my God, dude. Oh my Lord. Imagine that, though. I love Luis Robert. A lot of injury history, though. Too many outfielders, I know, but come on. You're telling me it wouldn't be fun? All right, chat. Listen, last week, the Red Sox were in a bit of a slump. Not a bit of a slump. They just weren't doing too well. Red Sea Radio, we come in. We say, hey. We're here. Turn this ship around. Guess what happened? We turned this ship around, chat. That's what's got to happen today. It's got to happen today. We need to split this series. Christopher Allen Sale on the mound for another team looks very strange. Thoughts on the Bayo rehab start? I really truly do not care any stat line about starts unless it's like astronomically terrible. I'm just happy he went the amount of pitches he needed to go and felt good. That's all I care about. Duran's gonna have a tough time tonight, I think. Yeah. Sale's gonna cut us up tonight, I think. Just hope we can get to the bullpen early. But a 3-pitch strikeout, not great. It must be so weird because Connor and Chris were pretty close, right? Was he his throw? Or was it Valdi? I think both of them. Man, Nesson has been just terrible lately. Pivetta on a pitch count? Yeah, I would guess. What's up, Jackson? Good luck tomorrow. Nice new graphic. Yeah, I'm honestly just taking the game day one. But it works. I hope so, Jack. They had very, very similar starts and first couple weeks in May. So, or last week of April, first week of May. So we'll see. Crop the left side a little bit. It seems like a lot of work. All right, fine. Left. What do we need? Like 70. Get up the middle. Atta baby Wong. How's that? Look better? I just want Pivetta to be healthy today. Give me a healthy Pivetta, and we'll figure the rest out after that. That's what I'm thinking with Pivetta. Look at Wong get on his motor, huh? Look at Wong get on his motor. New scoreboard's great. Thanks. Thank MLB Game Time. Game Day. MLB Game Day app. I'm surprised Tyler O'Neill's never faced Chris Sale in his career. That's kind of wild. We need O'Neill to cut down on strikeouts. Chris Sale being on the mound, not great. So weird getting our starters back after this year. It's felt weird. I know. It felt weird making a positive video today. Honestly, this is in all honesty, this is a really big game for Nick. This is a big game. Last year, this was the game. Remember this last year in Atlanta? This was the game that sealed the coffin on Nick Pivetta going into the bullpen. This year, he looks a lot better. He looks like a brand new pitcher. Just coming back from injury against your former teammate and former ace of the staff, Chris Sale. This is a big start. Had a baby Tyler. I remember the story of Chris Sale cutting up his jersey with the White Sox. Yeah. O'Neill's been kind of bold, Dill. O'Neill's been kind of bold. He still has a really great OPS. He's been striking out a lot lately, though. He got robbed of a double last night that would have, he just crushed that. Let's see, chat. Let's take under overs on how many men the Red Sox will leave on base or in scoring position. We'll say. Well, let's take bets. Who is the other Nick? What? My problem with Sale is pitch count always seemed high. Hopefully this is a problem. That's a problem tonight. Yeah, that'd be great. 400 men left in scoring position. The line's at 200. I was going to say like 11. What we got. 200 and 400. Close. 10. That's right around where I'm at. Why hasn't Nick York been promoted to the Woo Sox? They clearly saw something that's native all day. They clearly saw something that they just didn't think he was ready for the next level, and I don't think he's hitting too well in Double-A right now. I actually think he's struggling a bit. Let me see. .236, 327. He's a 108. Blaze Jordan, I think, gets promoted eventually. The problem is there's nowhere to really put Blaze. What up, Edgar? All right. Vaughn Grissom versus Chris Sale. The matchup we've all been waiting for. Runner on second and third. 2 out. We're getting the early day matchup of what we wanted here. This is what we wanted. Blaze is back up first base. I would want to. They're going to want to get him every day at bats. Yeah, I did hear about Skeens coming up. Grissom has been mid. It's been literally 3 games. It's been 3 games. That's it. 3 single games. That's like saying Nick Pivetta is an all-star because he has 2 good starts. Right? It's tough. What's up, Wes? Come on, Vaughn. When Rafi eventually DHs, he's been pretty good. I don't want to jinx it. Bobby D's days numbered. I got to assume at some point they move on from him. It's tough right now because you have so many injuries that you're like, getting rid of that type of depth. It's just tough because at worst, right? He's a decent defender or a good defender actually. You're always on bum watch. Again, it's been 3. I would give Grissom a month and a half. How many players' numbers have been retired in Boston? Between 7 and 9? Do you miss pitchers having to bat in the NL? I kind of do. I don't really think about it a lot. How's Nazan doing? He's just been injured a couple of times. Four years. I've been watching both the Celtics and the Bruins. I've been watching the Bruins, yeah. I haven't been watching the Celtics too much, honestly. Yeah, Nazan got pulled for a hamstring. He's been back in a couple of days. The amount of people tweeting out about the Grissom Sale. First round goes to Sale. Do I think Boston will trade for Mason Miller? No, I do not. I don't think Oakland trades him. Like the interview I had with Justin Hageman, I appreciate that, Edgar. Thank you. I'm trying to get more of them. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I got an application in for a more permanent media pass for Worcester. So we'll see. Just waiting and praying. Did all I could. Kenley for Miller straight up. Yeah, that'd be perfect. Jeremy Swayman going to be Stanley Cup MVP. That'd be sick. After his first game again, they're just trying to ease him in a bit. Can I interview Luis Guerrero? Yeah, if I get the opportunity. Hey, happy birthday, Kryptonite, I think. All right, Pivetta. Let's go, baby, huh? Let's settle in here. He's going to be rusty. I think there are going to be a couple walks. Do I think Devers will be a Red Sox for life? Well, I mean, what is his contract ends right at 36? I don't know. Appreciate that, Micah. Thank you. I don't know. I honestly don't know, Christian. I think he plays out the contract. I bet Cunha as a leadoff hitter is weird. Not if it works. Do you see the Red Sox drafting and getting more pitchers in the MLB draft this year? Yeah and no. It's tough with the MLB draft, right? Because in most drafts you say, okay, I need a positional need, right? I need a shooting guard or a point guard, right? I'm going to take the best available shooting guard or point guard in the NBA draft because they're going to be able to help the team immediately. With the MLB draft, it's interesting because you look at the starters the Red Sox have here. Houck, I think, was first round. Bayo was signed out of the DR. Cutter was not a first rounder. Whitlock was a Rule 5. Cooper, I think Cooper was I think he was drafted deep in it's tough, right? Because you don't, with pitchers specifically, you just don't know where they're going to end up, and it's going to take years to see that develop. So, obviously for us, it's like, okay, go get pitchers, show us you're doing something. But for the organization, it's like, well, we don't know. We don't know if in 4 years we're going to need a shortstop or a third baseman or a catcher or a center fielder. You know what I mean? Like, there are just so many different avenues. Your team could look completely different 4 years from now. Right. Paul Skeens is sort of if there's a Paul Skeens available, but that's first pick, first round, right? You go and you get that guy. You go get a Manoah at the time, right? Obviously not a Manoah now, but that's the type of guy you get in the first round because you're like, okay, this guy can play, 4 months in minor league baseball, and then he's either helping the team this year or he's helping the team next year. Outside of that, it's mostly just take the best player available. It's really what it is. Thinking that Nick York is their most logical trade chip? Yeah. Nice throw, Sedan. Oh, my God. Look at that. That was a gorgeous play from Sedan Rafaela. End of the month, you'd be happy? Yeah. If they're 500, even if they're like a game below 500, I'm all right with that. Happy birthday, Carrie. You're mad I have Nesson? It's part of the job. The Braves are your number 3 hated team. Why? Hold on, chat. 1 second. I got to give my iPad or my girlfriend's iPad to her. We're back. Like a super villain? I guess. Just wanted to use a sick new graphic. Yeah, I'm looking for excuses. Oh, it's because you live in Braves country? I guess that makes sense. Do the Sox become buyers if the level of pitching continues? That's a great question. It depends on... It depends on the offense, I think. My hold music? What is my hold music? It's the same music I use for everything. Cubs fans say you hate the Red Sox? Oh, come on now. It does. It almost strictly depends on John Henry. That's a good point. Although I will say, I think it'd be easier for him to stomach half a contract than a full contract, which is ridiculous to say. Oh, they challenged the play? Oh, they absolutely should challenge that play. Oh, my God. Thoughts on Jokic winning? I mean, yeah, he's the best player in the NBA. It makes sense. You know what team I hate probably more than any other team in Major League Baseball right now? The Blue Jays. I hate the Blue Jays. I can't stand the Blue Jays. My buddy's a Blue Jays fan. I'm working on it, Eric. Grissom looked good on that turn too. He did. He looked good on that turn. That was just such a good play from Cedon. Hopefully, Jack. That's what needs to. I mean, the Red Sox need to figure out a way to get runs in. That's it. Just give me 4 runs, please. They have the most strikeouts in baseball. There's a clutch stat on Fangraphs. They have the lowest. They have the highest amount of runners left in scoring position. It's crazy. Yeah, Blue Jays got crushed. Just the Yankees so far. The Yankees just come with the territory, but I don't think so, Jackson. I'll take a look at it. No, that wasn't an area. What are my thoughts on Masataka? I think he's got the most mysterious disease ever known to man. He's patient 0 right now. This is his 3rd specialist. He's doing another specialist. I mean, this guy may never play baseball again. So we got to figure out, first of all, if he's going to live through this injury before we even worry about where he fits into the future. The Orioles, Marcell Ozuna is going to be a big matchup for Pivetta. Marcell has 4 home runs against him. Hey, thank you. Is that Las Diaz? Love the new box score format. Yeah, I figured it looks cleaner than it just looks cleaner than having it handwritten up there. Garrett Cooper hitting? Yeah, he is hitting. Well, he's in the batter's box. We'll start with that. He's got to actually make contact before he starts hitting. Honestly. I'll die on my sword here. I really thought Garrett Cooper was going to be not a godsend for this team, but a bit better. Yeah, Swayman's been nuts. I had a DH that doesn't hit. Told you. Not a good night, chat. Man. That was unfortunate luck from Nick Pivetta. an overturned double play, a squibber that you weren't going to get anything off of, and then Marcell Ozuna has 4 home runs off you. 5 now. All right. You know what? Let's just survive this. What are we coming home to? Who are we coming home to? Coming home to the Nationals this weekend. What's up, Phil? Brutal. Yeah, overturn does bite us. So does that. I mean, again, a little squibber up the middle that no one could do anything with. Yeah, Nationals and the Rays. That makes sense. Ozuna leading the league in homers? I don't know. Maybe. He's been nuts. Oh, my God, dude. Nick. 4 runs in your first inning. Well, this game's well over, I think. The Red Sox aren't scoring 4 runs, if I'm being honest with you. The Red Sox are not scoring 4 runs. And it's only been 19 pitches, too. Oh, my God. Yeah, the Atlanta lineup. Oh, my God. Yeah. Yeah, Lawson. Welcome back, Nick Pivetta. Dude just hates playing against Atlanta Braves. Oh, my God. He just hates playing Atlanta Braves. All right, maybe it's a hat problem. What is this team? It's the team facing the second best team in Major League Baseball. I mean, that pitch to Arcia was pretty good. It's not like it was a bad throw. You know what, chat? We're changing the hat altogether. I have a bad feeling with this hat. We're changing it all together. We're changing hats. Well, I'm sure, Jackson, I'm sure you didn't go out there saying, you know what, I'll probably give up a couple of runs. I'll probably give up 4 runs in the first inning, and then I'll settle down. Right? We need a voodoo session. No, we need the offense to start doing something. If the offense had just played their game yesterday, like that's all they had to do, right? All they had to do was just score a run with. And the problem is you did it today. You already did it. Like you already had the opportunity to put runs on the board in the first inning. Rafi, ground out to the shortstop. Vaughn Grissom, strikeout on 3 pitches. You're already 0 for 2 with runners in scoring position. Add that on to what? 1 for 14 yesterday? That's the problem with this team right now. I never expected Nick Pivetta to have a clean game. I don't think anyone really did. Honestly, because he's coming back from an elbow injury. Right? He hasn't pitched in a month. And it's not like Chris Sale's a schlub up there, but he's not what he was 6 years ago. What was that now? 6 years ago? Yeah, Trissa, dude. I miss Tristan Casas so much. Bruins or Celtics? Do I have my Bruins hat now? No, I think it's... I don't have my Bruins hat. Ah, come on. Coop, dude. Just get on base. Tyler Neal with a grand slam. How is that a swing? Oh. No one better have a bad take tonight. I'm in a bad mood already. There better not be any dumb takes in the chat. If he goes on that one, we're going to have a problem. Okay. Yeah, I dare you. That'll be the first live ban on Red Sea Radio. I can't believe, you know what, we are going to go on a rant with that. God, dude. Garrett Cooper, I truly, genuinely thought Garrett Cooper was at the bare minimum. All I wanted. I didn't want Garrett Cooper to be Tristan Casas. I didn't want Garrett Cooper to even be one of the most productive players on the team. I wasn't asking for much. I was asking for a 95 OPS plus. I was just asking for one legitimately everyday first baseman. That's all I wanted. That's what I thought we were getting. No. I was excited for Garrett Cooper. I called it a fantastic trade. I thought it was extremely smart. They went out, found a need, said, hey, this guy's hitting pretty well. Hey, this guy could be a major leaguer. This guy's going to be able to, at the bare minimum, give you close to league average. I'm not even talking about league average or above league average. I'm talking about like the 40th percentile here. That's all I want. But no. Appreciate it, RC Fresh. Thank you. But no. We get... What? What does the score to be in order to watch switch to the Bruins game? 8-0. Hey, what's up, Dennis? My favorite Corbin phrase? What's your favorite Corbin phrase? Give Bobby D another chance. I'll try. RC, thank you. And this guy's over here talking about the Phillies and the Braves. I don't even know what you're talking about, CH. Yeah, they'll probably beat him in the playoffs. They always do. Romy Gonzalez on base. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play. How many outs does it take to get this runner off first? What up, Pac-Man? Why is Abreu in the 8th spot? Because he's facing a really tough lefty. Yeah, he's going to be hitting 2 against righties, Cora said today. Philly's your number 2 team? You know, honestly, I don't even think I have a number 2 team. One for 3. Probably 1 for 4 after this game without Bobby Dahlbeck. Interesting. You're totally upset, Eric? Why are you upset? The A's are your second team? That is a bold choice, Brandon. Does Willie get a 2020 season this year? I don't think so. What does he have? 1 home run? I don't think he gets it. Maybe like 18. It is pouring. Easy stretch? I don't know about easy stretch. The game quit out on me. Lovely. Do I think Bailey could fix Manoah? Did Willie Abreu just swinging a slider in the other strike zone? Is anyone soon to be a free agent or they could trade for a power arm? Our bullpen's been fine. I don't know what you're talking about. It's been like a top 10 bullpen in baseball. There's no soon to be free agents, TD. It's the middle of the season. Corbin's totally upset. It's the second inning. It's the second inning and I'm already complaining. Which might be a new high. It's just last night was one of the more frustrating games we've had this entire year. Because last night you had every opportunity to win that baseball game. Every single one. Justin Slayton poops out for the first time this entire year. But if you had just scored a quarter of the people you left on base, you win that game. A quarter. So I'm already coming into this game with a bad attitude. Chris Sale, we gave up, which I still think is a good trade. Get over. That's a fair ball, right? He touched in fair territory. Isn't that a fair ball? Whatever. I don't even care. Jason Varitek, first of all, you butchered that last name, but and I think you butchered the first name too, actually. I think you spelled it like Tatum. I don't want Jason Varitek to be the manager. Yeah, salty. No, he did not. Thank you. Thank you, Blue. Sedan. Do something. Bring back Tito. Who do I want? I'd love Alex Cora to stay. I don't know. Replay that. Please review that. Are we going to review that? Nope, not going to review it. Lovely. God, no, not John Farrell. You're not going to get any free agent manager really right now that's worth anything for less than 10 mil. Be honest with you. Probably like 8. But even 8, you know what I mean? How do I feel about challenges? I love them. If the umpire gets it wrong, great. How's Doogie doing? He was good last night. He's been fine. Willie Abreu's been much better, though. Andrew Bailey, no. Andrew Bailey's a incredible pitching coach. I don't want to take that away. Because you have to manage all parts of the team. You can't just have, you know what I mean? Like, Andrew Bailey's a fantastic pitching coach, but that'll take away from his ability to be a pitching coach. Fatsy needs to be fired. Yeah, maybe. Don Mattingly. Oh. God, there's really, I mean, if you're the Red Sox, how do you not want Cora back? Seriously. I mean, there's just no one. Am I taking Craig Breslow so far? He's pretty good. Likely to be a former player? I don't know. Don't know about that. Do you mean in general or former Red Sox player? Hire Nomar. Yeah, see, then we go down this rabbit hole. So I'm going to say put in David Ortiz. Bill Belichick. You'd give 30-year-old Tyler O'Neill $20 million a year for 5 years. I don't know about that. Liam Finessi. Chad Tracy, Salty. Sure, but like, who would that be though, Christian? You don't really have that. I mean, Veritek's the closest, but again, I don't want Veritek being the face of this franchise, especially if this is how, you know what I mean? Like, if the next 2 years are going to go something like this, I don't know. Like, if there's ever a stretch where Jason Veritek becomes the villain, I'm going to lose my mind. Lose it. Because how many times can you blame a manager? How many different managers can you blame? Thank God. But Pedroia's the same way, right? Imagine Dustin Pedroia comes in here and the team sucks. That would be brutal. Brutal. Bruins are okay. Bruins scored. Let's go. I'm gonna put that up on the side. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. Xfinity app. Is it on ESPN or TBS? Because it was on TBS, I'm pissed. ESPN, gorgeous. Yadi Molina. I'd be down with Yadi Molina, actually. That'd be sick. You're kidding. You're not going to give him that pitch? Right, that's what I'm saying. Anyone who's going to manage the Red Sox is going to end up being a fall guy at some point, especially with this organization. Oh, I can't believe I'm already this mad. I cannot believe I'm already this mad. It's the second inning. It's the second inning. And I'm this mad. Henry can sell what to fans? Henry doesn't choose the manager. Breslow does. Right. Every manager gets. You're throwing out mid managers though. That's the problem. Like everyone you're throwing out, I would take Alex Cora over, and I know the organization would as well. So if they don't figure out a way to keep him here, I'm gonna be heated. Honestly. Like, I think at the end of the day, it comes down to Cora's decision, and I think if I'm Cora, I'm leaving right now. That was a fair ball. Wild. All right, well, hey, there we go. You don't think Breslow would have any choice? I think you're wrong. This is what I'm trying to tell you, TD. This is what I'm trying to tell you. He's the face of, he embodies being a Boston Red Sox, right? So why would you want to put the face of the Boston Red Sox in a position where we just throw poo at them, right? Just sitting in a zoo and like, hey, why didn't you put in Zach Kelly? Why'd you put in Justin Slayton, you bum? Hey, why couldn't Willie Abreu hit in the 8th? This must be your fault, you bum. Hey, why couldn't they get any free agent? This must be your fault, you bum. Right? Why would you want to do that to Jason Varitek? It just makes absolutely no sense to me. None. You know why? You know why the best managers in baseball just happen to be role players that were pretty insignificant with their organizations? Because you view them as just a manager. The organization views them as just a manager. You go into, look around the game, right? Dave Roberts is probably, or Aaron Boone, who Yankee fans don't even like anymore. Those are probably the two guys who have legitimate significance in terms of their playing time in Major League Baseball over one play. Right? It's not like they were great players overall. Aaron Boone, not a great baseball player overall in terms of where he was at the time. Obviously, he made the league. He's a good baseball player. But in terms of him actually in the league, not great. Alex Cora really was never that great. Stephen Vogt of the Cleveland Guardians, he was really never that great. David Ross coached the Cubs. He had a big moment for them. Look where that ended up with him, right? Do you really want that to happen to Jason Varitek? That's my question. TD, I am thinking about it, and it's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. Genuinely. Making Jason Varitek the manager of this team is stupid because of everything I just laid out. I would rather Jason Varitek leave and go manage somewhere else and be a great manager over there. Done, TD, done. It'd just be such a dumb move. Someone do something. Papelbon would be a terrible manager. He has no filter. I don't think he has the ability to manage personalities. I think he is too big of a personality himself. Acting like you don't have to pay Jason Varitek is also kind of dumb, TD. Like they're gonna pay him manager money. He's not gonna manage for $500,000 a year. I gotta breathe. I'm already mad. No, I didn't hear what Pat Bond said about Stephen A. Smith, but this is what I'm saying. Honestly, I don't know if it's looking good or bad, Christian, to be honest with you. I don't know. Do I play the show? Yeah. Sit. Okay. Poppy eating coach, again, I don't like that idea either. Red Sox theme team video? Probably not, Jordan. I don't I don't have enough stubs for that. Jeez. who do I want as a coach? I don't even want to think about another manager. I generally don't because you look at the options and you go down the line. You're like, well, how does he compare to Alex Cora? Well, he's not as good, right? He's just not. So that's my problem with all that prodigy is you look at the options and it's like none of these guys, they're either fully unproven or they don't have there's a reason they don't have a job in Major League Baseball right now. That's the problem. Anyone you look at. O'Neill, do something, please. I think the Red Sox would pay Alex Cora. I don't think it's up to them. I think it's fully up. I think there's a reason he has not re-signed with this team. I think he wants to see how this new regime is going about everything. And I don't know. Is he happy about it? I don't know. Is he happy about what's going on right now? Not sure. Right? It's hard. I would imagine, right? He's not exactly pumped with the fact that the entire team is on the goddamn IL. But that's not exactly anyone's fault in terms of upper management, but he's gonna see how they handle the deadline. He's gonna see how they handle. Why did Austin Riley become a Gold Glove defender recently? If Alex Cora gets 5 years, $70 million, I will personally. How much did Craig Counsell make? He made what, $8 million a year? If Alex Cora gets close to $15 million a year, I will personally. I'll give away a signed Alex Cora jersey. I'll give away 2 signed Alex Cora jerseys. If he makes 5 years, $70 million, TD. And I'll give you one of them. Because that is the most absurd thing I've ever heard. No team is going to give Alex Cora close to $15 million. No. The Dodgers will? No. I don't think the Dodgers will. Because to be honest with you, bro, the Dodgers don't really use their manager to manage. They use analytics. That's about it. They'd be happy with, I think, anyone out there. That's great. That doesn't mean they're going to give Alex Cora $15 million a year to manage their team. Uke is the hitting coach. I think Uke would do it in a heartbeat, actually. I think that's what Uke wants to ultimately do. I like Uke in the booth. TD, I promise you there is no chance a manager gets $15 million. No chance. No chance. $10 million a year is much different than 15. Rafi, hit the ball. Just hit it. Put it in play. Ugh. How did that puck not go in? Thank you, versatility. Are you kidding me? I'm not having this debate anymore, TD. Do you like what you see from Grissom so far in a Red Sox uniform? Yeah, he's been pretty good. That was his first strikeout of the entirety he's been up here. Again, it's only been 3 games, so it's hard to judge him on anything. Do you think Middlebrooks ever become? I think Middlebrooks would be a pretty good manager, actually. Maybe that's an eye to keep. Maybe that's someone to keep an eye on. Oh God. Red Sox offense can do absolutely nothing against Chris Sale. What about Napoli? Maybe. I think he said he was happy being a first base coach. Oh, come on, guys. Even if we knew Sale was going to dice us up, I don't think that makes the trade not worth it. How to fix the offense? Yeah, get healthy. Yeah, get healthy. That's about it, I think. I mean, honestly, you look at the offense and give my condolences. Thanks, versatility. Hey, good luck at the award show tonight. All right, think about how much better this offense looks. Wilyer Abreu has looked fantastic lately. Devers has looked a lot better. Duran has been hot lately. Wong's been hitting well. Tyler O'Neill's been hitting pretty well, right? It's the problem is you've got just big holes. Casas. Yeah, look at that list. Casas, Massa. Hey, thank you for subscribing, Jason. I appreciate you. Right? It's just there's just so many guys that are injured. It's tough to have a consistent offense when you don't have consistency in your players. Even in the bottom of the order, guys. Over the last week, you've had 2 different first basemen come in, a brand new utility player come in, a utility player come out, a utility player come in, that same utility player come out. You've had a new shortstop, a new second baseman. People are still trying to get their feet under them. It's tough. Also think they need to find someone hitting the clutch. Yeah, but again, you look at it and it's like, well, it's not so much. Okay, Paul. Yeah. I don't know what happened to Darnell McDonald. You look at it and you're like, okay, well, the top of the order is still producing, right? You look at one through, I would even say 4, right? Right today, it's Jaron Rand who's been producing lately. Connor Wong has been producing all season. Tyler O'Neill has been producing all season, even though he's been striking out a bit lately. And Rafael Devers, who's been producing ever since he got back. The problem is those guys, it's either those guys score themselves or they score each other or they don't score at all, because once you get past that, oh, for the love of Christ. Okay, thank you. They get past that. And what is it? It's Vaughn Grissom trying to get his feet under him. Great. How's that going to go? Garrett Cooper, brand new to the team, can't put a baseball in play for some reason. Don, who's looked a lot better lately, but truly has brought, nothing to the table so far offensively. I don't even know who the last guy is. Romy Gonzalez, a 0 WAR player at best. And that's just today. Over the last 3 days, it's been Dom Smith. It's been Zach Short. It's been, I'm trying to think of either another, and Manuel Valdez. It's been, right? It's just been, it's been a constant stream of players who need to get their feet under them, but don't get the time to get their feet under them. And that to me is the biggest. If the Red Sox had Trevor Story in every day and they had Tristan Casas in every day, I think the offense looks much, 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 much better than it does right now. Yeah, there you go. You can keep going on and on, versatility. In the last week, they've had, 15 or 16 different people play the field, which really isn't normal. We talk about versatility a lot, right? This team needs to get more versatile, but you also need the guys who are going to be there every day in and day out. Right now, you only have 4 of them. And that's one of them's Connor Wong. One of them's Connor Wong, who is that gonna carry over for the entire year? I'd be shocked if he hit like this the entire year. At least Meyer hit a bomb today. True. Any injury update on Bayo, Whitlock, Campbell? I don't know if anything's up. I haven't heard anything about Campbell. The last thing I heard was that he was throwing again. I haven't heard anything outside of that. Whitlock's progressing in his bullpens. Probably be another 2 weeks. Bayo should be back Saturday. I mean, what are we doing? Nick, walk him. That's 6 home runs. That's 6. Walk him. What, do you think he was going to beat him with a 93-mile-an-hour fastball down in the knees? That hit the baby in the leg. Yeah, you should be pissed off, Pivetta. What a terrible first start back. If Arcia goes deep on you again, I'm actually turning this into a. Hey, happy anniversary, Dennis. It's not. I don't even think it's rushing him back. I just think the Braves own him. That's the problem. Clearly a lot of rust. Yeah, maybe. Never had a season under 4 ERA. Yeah, you're not wrong, AR. So I'm not going to argue with you. But what I will say is Nick Pivetta has completely changed the entire arsenal dating back to the last year, and he's been a much better pitcher. Except for tonight. But whoever said the Braves were so good, it's not even 150 games for your infielders. It's 150 games for your infielders, your right fielder, and your center fielder. Like that's thanks for subscribing. That's what 6 or 9 starters play 150, close to 150 games every year. When was the last time we had a team on the Red Sox play a full infield 160 games or 150 games? Wasn't 2021? Excuse me. Wasn't 2021? I don't even think it was 18. $2020? Okay, that doesn't count. 2020 doesn't count. What, 20, even 2018, right? You had that hole at second base, but 2018 you had Xander play almost every day. Yeah, I don't know. Mookie played almost every day. Benny, JBJ. Yeah, Xander's having a tough season. I honestly don't know. It's only the third inning. My iPad's at 20%. I don't even know if I have a charger in here. Or a charger that would reach. No, God, no. I wouldn't take it back with that contract. Jamie Moyer. What's up, Mike? Did I say hi? I think so. Yeah, maybe they should have given Pivetta another start. I don't know. Honestly. I just... I don't. Kryptonite, thank you so much for becoming a member of the standing room, my friends. Sorry we haven't really been able to use the emotes all that much today. DFA Mata? No. Bogarts might get released? That'd be crazy. Yeah, I was going to say, Brizzy, people be like, oh, he chased the money. How many of you guys would say no to what? 200, what? 15, $20 million? You wanted a red seat? Yeah, you gotta, it's, what, 3 months, chap? 3 months. That's like my least favorite argument in sport. Oh, he chased the money. Well, yeah, of course he did. What would you do? You'd probably chase the damn money too. You'd probably be like, okay. Right, that's what I'm saying, Brandon. There's a short list of things I wouldn't do for $200+ million. I'm just saying. And it's not just $200 million. It's $200 million to live in San Diego. Sure. $100 million? Dude, I'm a diehard Red Sox fan. You could probably get me to root for the Yankees for like $15 million. Greg Maddux never chased the money. He got mediocre deals everywhere, and he retired. Yeah, now he's got a. That's great and all, but like, I don't know. And Chris Sale's going to go 9 innings. Chris Sale's going to go all 9. Yeah, $5 million I would probably too, to be honest with you. Ladies and gentlemen, Garrett Cooper has a hit. I repeat, Garrett Cooper has a hit. All right, Kryptonite. Have a good one. Steinbrenner family could pay me $1 billion and I still wouldn't root for the Yankees, dude. $1 billion? I'd get a Yankee tattoo on my face for $1 billion. I love the Red Sox. I do just about anything for the Red Sox. $1 billion? When is Marcel's probably a bit earlier than Roman. Roman's having I wouldn't say a tough time, but not as stand out a time as he did this year. Marcel looks really good, though. Excuse me. Marcel looks really good. I think Marcel comes up to AAA in the next month or so. Yeah, I would hate every time I would just get rid of all the mirrors. 5 gifted subs from Versatility. Thank you so much, Versatility. Shut up, Eric. Jackson, unknown. Chris, CW, welcome in, my friends. QB, welcome in, my friends. Everyone give Mr. Versatility a round of applause, please. Incredible. Listen to all that. All right, Versatility, I'll talk to you. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Good luck at your award show. God, what I think about Dom's actually been fairly decent. I mean, he hasn't been great, but yeah, Versatility is kind of like Santa Claus, actually. Yankees are not making the playoffs this year. That is an unbelievably hot take because I don't know who beats them out. There's a difference between hating the Yankees and just flat out saying like, "There's no, he'll make the playoffs. They'll make the playoffs." What does that make you? Saint Nick. Right? Easter Bunny. That's not a bad one. Saint Corbin. If I was a saint, I'd be walking into the Red Sox right now, blessing every inch of that place. Astros, Rangers, and Twins. I don't know about that. Man. It was fun while it lasted, chat. It was fun while it lasted. I'm wondering if the Red Sox can, like, here's my hope. What do I think of the Tiger City Connect? They're all right. I don't hate them. I don't hate any of the new. I really don't hate any of the City Connects, to be honest with you. Here's my hope is, okay, who do the Red Sox have coming up? I don't even have, literally every single one of my screens is preoccupied. I don't have anything to look it up. Can you guys tell me who they're playing for the rest of the month? I know it's Nats, Tampa. Don't they play Tampa twice, right? Brewers. Re-signing O'Neal? Maybe. I don't really think so. I think he'll be sort of a one and done. So it goes Nationals, Rays, Brewers, Rays. Is that for the rest of the month? Please re-sign Hamilton. I don't even know if Hamilton makes it through the year, Mike. Okay, so hold on. So it's the. Okay, someone say yes to this. Is it the Nationals? Okay, thank you. Someone put it up here. Nationals, Tampa, Cardinals, Tampa, Brewers, Baltimore, Detroit. That's for the rest of the season? Or that's for the rest of the month? That's a tough month, dude. I think you got to win the Nats series, at least one of the Tampa series, the Cards series, and the Detroit series. Although Detroit pretty good. If you can come out, if you could finish the rest of the month 500 and you end up a game over 500, right? A game over 500 going into June, I'm happy. I'm happy. That's probably good for third in the division. Even if it's good for fourth, you're not in fourth by much. I like that coming out of May. Why would we get smashed by the Devil Rays? They've been very mediocre this year. We have to sweep the Nationals. The Nationals are sneaky good this year. It's not an easy sweep. Yeah, Boston's certainly not winning anymore. Will improve as the temp increases. Well, I mean, they're playing in 85 degrees right now, Ray, and things aren't going well. You can't get anything going. Yeah, if they can come out of here with a above 500, I'm happy. Oh, the Bruins are winning? Yeah, the Bruins are still winning. It's 1-0. Sorry, the second. Yeah, Oakland is pretty good. We'll see how that lasts. Remember the Pirates were really good to start the year off, too? I'm curious what the Pirates look like with Jared Jones and Paul Skeens now. What is there to get a read on? Oh, scouting report. The Red Sox can't score runs with scoring position. Just don't let them get runners in scoring position. Like, it's not like they're getting outmatched here, TD. They're just not scoring. It sucked because I don't care about. I really, truly, honestly, Soundhead. I really don't care about stat lines in a rehab start. Not one bit. We're getting outmatched this series today. Yeah. Yesterday, no, you weren't outmatched. You just couldn't score. There's a difference. Big difference, actually. He couldn't locate. Dude, again, this was probably his first game in 3 weeks. Makes sense. No, Prodigy. They had 13 opportunities to score against the Atlanta Braves yesterday. They did it once. Score half of that. You win that game. No, it's not that they were outmatched. They shot themselves in the foot. How many guys, if we're 4 or 5 games out by the trade deadline? See, this is what. Okay, all right, hold on. Timeout. Guys, yes, this has been unbelievably frustrating. Yes, this road trip has been unbelievably frustrating. The Red Sox are still above 500 here. Right? They're still above 500. At the end of the day, despite all of our complaining, Jaron, please sit. Sit. Thank you. Say, Don, go to third. Oh, come on. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, which players are they flipping after one bad road trip? He's making his big leap start, Saturday? He's got some time. for asking the trade question. It's too early to talk about. Like, yeah, this road trip has sucked, but no, they definitely won't move him to first base. Never happened to Mike Romero. Injuries on top of injuries. Yeah, Dave. I think 11 now. No, 10. 10 on the IL. Well, 11 with Massa. Oh, for love of God, don't you? I don't remember what the overall bet is if Alex Cora leaves, because we're not talking about that again. Just stay around 500, get your rotation back, get your rotation settled, and then go off in June. Give me that. That's all I want. I don't know. What was the bet, TD? What, that they'd win 70 games? Was that your bet? You said under 80? I don't think I would have bet you for under 80. What does a Durant extension look like? Probably not much. Honestly, Jordan. Durant is so heavily involved in his game that it's tough to heavily involved with speed in his game. It's tough to really sort of project those guys out. Yeah, I wouldn't have bet 81 or over. It was definitely 70, TD. Better than Seiya, Suzuki? Seiya's been really good. I don't even know. Yeah, TD, that was 70, dude. That was not 80 wins. Because in my video, I said I could see this team being anywhere from 75 to 84. So there's no way I would have bet that. No way. Yeah, if you can find the clip, fine. But no. I definitely would not have bet 80 or over. I don't know. You could dig through it. I'm not digging through it. If you want to dig through it, sure. No, I'm not going over it. If you want it, you go over it. You send me the message. Do I still see the Red Sox making the wild card? I don't know. They've had their ups and downs a ton this year. I think a lot of it has to do with injury. Can they overcome it is a big question. Can they overcome the injuries? I don't know. All right, Dave. I mean, even if they're at 19 and 18 right now, what's that win percentage? What does that put them on the year? If they stayed that course the entire year, what does that put them at? Ah, Rafi. Christ. Just get me out of Atlanta. Just get me out of Atlanta. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go backwards. Maybe we'll change. Maybe we'll change the discussion here. If the Sox continue to be a little bit over 500, you see them hanging on to Martin and Jansen. Probably not Jansen. Maybe Martin. Who are we playing after the Braves? We go home to play the Nationals. I might go to a game this weekend. At least I'll think about it. What would we get for Jansen? Nothing, really. It really wouldn't be a lot. Cannon with runners in scoring position. That's correct. We're 0 for tonight. Dude, Pivetta just came back from an elbow injury, and you're like, this dude sucks. Yeah, I agree, Brent. Can we get some vlogs? What do you got? Like, I've been asked that a couple of times. What would you guys even want from a vlog? Like, what type of content would you guys want from a Fenway blog? Well, right now they're 2 games out, TD. So I don't know. I don't think they will. 9-9-9 game at Fenway. What do you guys want me to mortgage, take out a mortgage or something? Appreciate that, Lawson. So we are 1 for 20 with runners in scoring position tonight. Yikes. Or this series. Last series was brutal too. You had 1 game last series where you were able to multiply, and I don't get it. You love them on Spotify? Good. Do a day in the life. It would be the most boring day in the life ever. Get up, record a video, edit said video, log on to my 9 to 5, work my 9 to 5 till 12, answer questions about 12. Hey, Rusty, thank you so much. You've been a member for 3 months. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Yeah, I'll tell you my 9 to 5. Okay, it's get up early, record and edit a video, have that video out, or schedule that video for 12. Work till 12, answer comments till 1. And then at 1 to 5 I work. And then if there's any breaking news, I'll make a video during the work. Don't tell anyone. And then from 5 to like 11, watch TV, write a script, eat dinner, work out. That's about it. No, they're just having a tough stretch, Victor. I think the injuries are catching up to these guys, honestly. Slow pitch? I'd be down for some slow pitch. Here's the rally. We'll put on the rally ad for the 5th inning and see what we do. I do sales analytics, Christian. We'll put on the rally hat. Yeah, I played Little League. I think everyone played Little League, no? Okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll put on the rally ad for the bottom of the 5th. Or the top of the 6th. Sorry. Man, my iPad's at 12%. This is not good. I really thought it'd charge more. Jessica, are you in the stream? Fat Lady's already started singing for the Red Sox. Dude, we're not even close to halfway through the season. Fat Lady hasn't even gotten dressed to get out there yet. Red Sox have one bad series. Oh, here comes the fat lady. Come on, TD. We are just over a month into the season. It's definitely a pitch count, Brent. They definitely don't want him pushing his elbow too hard. Third base and pitched, Edgar. If everyone's healthy, yeah, it'd be Cedon in center, Duran probably in left. Although Duran's been good in center. Honestly, like he's been well above average in center. Yeah, Slayton's been great. TD, dude, we've already made a bet. Man, hockey's so crazy because it's like it's so evenly matched. Should Connor want DH when he's not hitting and when he's not catching? I think they ideally don't want him to burn out behind the plate. That's why you don't see any catchers really play close to 150 games. So usually at like even JT Realmuto. Even JT Realmuto was oh, please catch that. Thank you. He played what, 115, 120 games? Duran's 7th in MLB in WAR. Really? May have to start. Oh, it's certainly been more enjoyable lately than the Red Sox. Marcell Ozuna goes yard again. We turn this into we turn this strictly into a Bruin stream. And I'm dead serious. Zach Kelly. I'd love to interview Zach. I don't have a press pass for Fenway, though. Oh, I have no idea, George. I don't pay attention to hockey well enough to know that. They have a Red Sea of the Garden now. Call it Yellow Sea Radio, too. Ugh. Panthers just scored. Hate that. All right, bad night all around. Bad night all around. Not just us. Wink, can we just get out of this inning, please? I feel like this inning has been extremely slow. Yeah, Wink is a tough watch. May the retirement numbers. What do they look like, Jordan? Josh. Why not DH Devers, though? You're paying him $300 million. And he's been decent at defense this year. Oh, you 3D printed them? I don't even know if I have room for that. I don't know where they would go unless you can make them fit on the door. No, Brandon. No, certainly not. Oh, he's going to get a violation. Oh, thank God. Oh, my God, Josh. And yet they won a World Series with him over there, AR. Sometimes you don't need to be perfectly rounded to be on the field every day. Okay, Josh. If you were Breslow, what contract would you feel comfortable giving Casas? A little less than this. A little less than Cedon? It'd be way more than that. It'd be way more than the Cedon Rafaela one. Patrick, it'd probably be like $100 million more. And that's to get you in the ballpark. Yeah, it's because he was just coming up, though. All right, there we go. It'll be more than that, TD. What do I think the contract they offered Costas was? I would guess somewhere near Brian Bayo. I would guess like $90 million. You know, all I wanted to do was wear my. Literally, the only thing I wanted to do here was wear my rally hat for the top of the sixth. But instead, we got Platinum Glove Willie Abreu making the play. Meadroth for Cooper. Meadroth can't really play first base. Come on, Bees. Get Joe Jakes back up? Yeah. Joe Jakes the missing link. The Red Sox were much better with Joe Jakes. Nah, Devers is fine. He's just making bad swing decisions lately. Valdez coming back up? What would Valdez do? Thanks, Edgar. Do I look at advanced stats much? Yeah. Who I don't even know who Carlos Garza is. I don't even know who that is. Wong's defensive stats are not very good. He had two pass balls in the Twin Series. He hasn't been great at throwing runners out. His framing hasn't been fantastic. Yeah, Matt Garza is the only Garza I know, but he said it wasn't. Justin Garza? Oh, maybe it is Justin. I have no idea what happened to Justin Garza. Oh, wait. All right, it's rally hat time, baby. It's rally hat time. We're in this. The hell happened to McAvoy? More than a rally hat? I could put on a double rally hat. Yeah, that's probably what you'd have to do, Brent. Yeah, Patrick. I guess it would be Evaldi. In the last 5 years, I guess it would be Evaldi. Change the jerseys around? That seems like too much work. Honestly. I think Wong will be on the team in 3 years. Way too much work to turn the jersey around. I will put on a second rally hat if need be, though. That I can do. All right, come on, Vaughn. That didn't look like a strike to me, Blue. Blue, that didn't look like a strike to me. Sometimes the rally hat works in the opposite direction. Oh, I don't know about that one. After the night we're having tonight, Blue, you can give us that. Interesting. Turn rally hat around. Okay. It's a Red Sox record with the yellow jerseys. I think it's like 18-4 maybe. This year, 1-2. Get out, Coop. Oh, get out of here, Kelnick. Hats off. Team's cursed. I don't know what to tell you. What do you want me to do? Grissom has played 4 games. 4 games. We're like, look what he's doing, dude. It's so bad. I can't believe they trade Chris Sale for his bum. Buddy, it has been 4 games, AR. 4. Imagine at the beginning of the year. Imagine judging this Red Sox team after the first 4 games. I mean, honestly, Devers would be dog water. Valdez would be the best player on the team. It was 4 games, and he's coming back from an injury. Chris Sale bodied us. Chris Sale bodied us. Oh, congratulations, AR. Bring in Hamilton. Let's change this puppy around. Call in Hamilton. we need a new rally hat. I don't know. What do we do for a rally hat? I don't know. The summer hat from last year wasn't working. This thing is robbing us of home runs from Garrett Cooper. I don't know. What do we do? See, the problem with this is that I can't really move in it. Hold on. Maybe this one's a bit bigger. Yeah, this one feels a bit better. Maybe this is what we need. This is what we need. This is it. This right here is going to transform the Red Sox season. This is it. Well, the hats and jerseys behind me. No, we need this. I think this is it. Yeah. This is it. How is my hair still not dry? That's crazy. Yeah, my hair's still wet. Sunglasses? I don't have any sunglasses in here. I don't want to go shopping for sunglasses out there. At least I don't think so. Yeah, I don't see any. Cam Boozer is 32. Yep. Well, at least the Red Sox don't have to face Sale again in the top of the 7th. Oh no, I only have 5% battery remaining. We're gonna switch over the phone. Gotta boot the Bruins. You guys are gonna have to be my Bruins updaters. Hey, DD Dava, thank you. How about a haircut right now? Jessica. Tom, I would not let Jessica anywhere near my head with a pair of scissors. All right. I've got the Red Sox game up on my iPad and the Red Sox game up on my phone. We'll see which one dies first. I'm getting a haircut Saturday, so maybe that's what'll change the Red Sox around a little bit. What do they have? Thursday off? Yeah, the Red Sox do have the worst luck in the league right now. Get a fake mustache? No. That's only for November. We're gonna go big in November this year, Chad. Get ready. What's up, Mark? I just want to let you guys know if the Red Sox do come back today and it's because of this hat, I'm never taking it off. We will wear a glove for a hat every game for the next 100 streams if the Red Sox come back from this. I can't believe Darno got around on that. I genuinely cannot believe Travis Darno went around on that. TD. Look, there's a difference between being frustrated with the team and just flat out overreacting to 2 bad games, right? Blonde hair. I think Duran was good with the brown hair, actually. Duran's just streaky, man. Superstitious we all are. I'm telling you, it's the glove. This glove is going to transform this Red Sox team. You just watch. If Adam Duvall goes yard here, I'm done. Here, I'll make it a little bit. I'll make it a little bit more appealing. Here you go. Thank God. Hot streak coming soon. Our run differential is crazy compared to our record. Yeah, it sucks. What's up, Brandon? Or Braden, sorry. What is this? This is me invoking the power of Red Sea Radio rally hats to get this team on track. That's what this is. Honestly, I'll keep it on for the rest of the game if the Red Sox just score a run. I'm not even asking them to come all the way back. Just score a run, and this is on. Christmas hat on top. I don't know if I can balance that much on my head. It was his first game back, Mark. I'm not taking too much out of it. Yeah, yeah, that's what happens when you have an entire, lineup of just sluggers. I think Anthony Myers. No, I don't think they'll all be up. It's Meyer. Good looking glove. Yeah, this is the glove I used to wear in high school. I just kept it because it was so nice. Had a baby Booze. The kitty for good luck. Ah, she's sleeping. What's up, QB? It's because this offseason won't be worth crap. I mean, it's May, so I don't know if it will be or not. I'm not expecting a ton coming into it, but I mean, we're talking about an 2025 offseason being crap. We just finished the 2024 offseason a little over a month ago. Is it 3-1 Panthers? Pretty good, Prodigy. All right. This is the hat that turns this season around. Watch me. Why is Willier in the 8 hole? Because he was facing Christopher Allen Sale. And Willier has not hit lefties all that well. Flip the cap? What is that going to do? Yeah, there you go. Honestly, that new Taco Bell thing looks pretty good. Being totally honest with you. Hold the red seat sign. That thing is on the wall. No. 14 at-bats against lefties. What about last year, too? And historically, in the minors, he hasn't been great against lefties either, AR. Dylan Lee, 162 ERA, 16 2/3 innings, opponent average 230. We shall see. At least the Celtics are doing well. True. The Celtics are doing well. Oh, blue. Blue. We're on a mission to score a singular run here. We are on a mission to score a singular run. It's the same thing that happened with and look tonight, AR. If you're just watching the game tonight, dude has been lost the plate against lefties. Ask me that one more time, TD. I put you in timeout. Genuinely. I would too if I were you, Brandon. All I want is one singular run. That's it. I'm doing everything I possibly can. Yeah, tonight doesn't sway me on the sale trade. See, that's why he's not facing. That's why he's batting 8th against lefties. You know what's going to be unbelievably frustrating? My iPad's going to die. And my phone is like 2 seconds behind my iPad. My iPad's already behind. I swear to God, say Don. Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a base runner. What was he batting? 9th? Oh, he almost tagged him, too. Did he tag him? Nah, he didn't. He didn't tag him. He didn't tag him. He didn't tag him. All right, Duran. Show me some, baby. Show me a little something. Yeah, Tom, that was a crazy Bruins game to be against. Did just tell you we were against or not against, we were sitting next to an entire family of Maple Leafs fan. I've never seen someone go and leave the entire TD Garden faster than they did when they scored. I've never seen anything like it in my life. That entire family, was like 4 people gone in had to have been less than 45 seconds. You're supposed to be hat then glove? Maybe it is supposed to be hat then glove. Now you got me thinking. But I feel like hat then glove's too easy. Oh, God, so many. Lay off the sliders. It cannot be that hard. Plenty of practice. Yeah, true. They had their route fully mapped out before the game ended. Yeah, it was so funny. He kept the kid sitting next to me was, I don't know, 16. He kept calling everything cringe. And I was like, dude, this is unbelievable. So I was real happy. But overall, yeah, it was a great game. The roast of Tom Brady. I have not seen it. No. I need to watch that. I mean, it's been tough to watch this team swing at sliders. and Kanawang. All right. So, this clearly did not work, and now I just look like a moron. Think we'd have more wins? Honestly, no. It hasn't been. The pitching hasn't been a problem. Pitching's been the best part of this team so far. Hasn't been the pitching. It is the offense, and Chris Sale can't swing, so no. All right, clearly the glove, not the rally cap we needed. Clearly this isn't the rally cap we needed. I don't have any more hats. Lee? Who? Get one of the hats behind me? I don't want to mess that up, though. They're so perfectly put on there. I don't have another hat to replace him with. That's a problem. Yeah, I don't really have another hat to replace it with. That's the problem. That's how we win, though. Okay, fine. 1 inning, we put the hats on behind me. 1 inning. All right, Brandon, get some sleep, man. Okay. God, I haven't worn this hat in a while. It makes my head look massive. Okay. I can't believe you guys let me wear this like every video for like 6 months. The hell? Honestly, it honestly doesn't look too bad. Will the Red Sox do something in this game? Old man Chris? Man, they really need to get him an inning of work, huh? Good God. Poor Chris. Chris is a 5.11 ERA. Wow. No, Jansen had a legitimate opportunity in the Twins game. Or no, did he pitch in the Braves game? No, he didn't. They might get him an inning. Thank God. If Ozzy Albies went deep on him, I would not be a happy camper. Ozzy Albies kind of gets forgotten about a little bit on this Braves team. He's a really good player. Yeah, I guess it could be worse. We could be an Astros fan. Although I will say, there'd be a lot of storylines with the Astros. There'd be a lot of storylines with the Astros. Deal with what? Had a baby Martin. I don't think he's feeling good. He's literally like every time. You know, like when you stub a toe and you're like, that's what he's looking like. See? Yeah, maybe I'll just flip it. I'm scared of face Soto. Well, you got until the end of June. We don't play the Yankees until the end of June. Isn't that kind of wild? All right, Chris, let's have a nice clean inning. Maybe it is that. You know what? It would be wild if the Red Sox this rally hat is on not to win the game. It's just to give me a singular run. That's it. Schedule sucks. Yeah, it's kind of a brutal schedule for the Sox. Scared to face the Yankees. Yeah. Doesn't really matter. All right, Chris. What an inning. Wait. Yeah, that a baby, Chris. What an inning. Yeah, I don't fear the Yankees not one bit. Not one bit. Even when they're good. They're so irrelevant to me now. They really are. Because either the Red Sox suck and we just get blown out, and then it's whatever. Oh, congratulations, you beat the team that already has a losing record. Or we go in there and we crush them, and it's like, yeah, the Yankees suck. Still don't make sense. Sox pitching number 1 and 13th in runs scored and 2 games over 500. Honestly, a lot of that, if you think about it and you go back to, even if the Red Sox are struggling right now, right? You go back to it and you say, man, imagine how many games they would have won had, they hadn't had 3 errors in a game or 2 errors in a game. They're probably 4 or 5 up right now, honestly. And then you're looking at this series and you're like, yeah, whatever. It's whatever. The series is, realistically, these two game series don't mean anything in the grand scheme of the season. They really don't mean much. They can obviously, in terms of momentum, obviously they could be a killer. But in terms of record, like, oh no, they're 1 game over instead of 3 games over. You know what I mean? Yep, might have. That's how math works. But it has genuinely felt like 22, 23, and 24 felt like entirely different eras. You think we can sweep the Nationals? The Nationals, it's like people are like, oh, we got to sweep the Nationals, but like the Nationals they're kind of good this year. They're not great. They're certainly not a good baseball team yet, but they're pretty good. They're not going to be lay down and die like the Athletics were, where they like just hand you wins on a silver platter. Like, you're gonna have to earn them. I'd be happy with a series win. Get to 2 games over 500. Every team plays every team, CH. Yeah, but saying we have to sweep the Nats, like expecting this team to go in there and just crush the Nationals. Like, the Nationals are pretty good. These are the type of games where it's really tough to like narrate or get excited or have a conversation about what's going on, because it's the same thing over and over again. What's up with Yoshida? Something with his thumb. I couldn't tell you. Every update we've gotten is he's seeing another specialist. So this dude's seeing every specialist in the United States. Maybe it's clearly something, I would say, pretty bad. Right? Like, it would have to be something pretty bad. And I wonder, to be honest with you, if this is something that Yoshida been dealing with for a little bit, and Cora and him had talked, and we're like, well, we'll keep you out, we'll keep you in. And that's why we didn't see him for so long. You know what I mean? Yeah, Dave, they are very clearly the team to beat in the AL. Then cool off. I mean, O'Neill still has an over 1,000 OPS. It's not like he's been terrible. Because of John Henry. Here's my and don't get me wrong, I was not happy with how this offseason went, but with how the Red Sox are playing right now, where would spending money help this team? Like, actually, because you look at their problems and you're like, well, would spending money on a starting pitcher really do anything for us right now? No. Right-handed hitter. I mean, you got Tyler O'Neill, and Tyler O'Neill was your best right-handed hitter. You got Von Grissom. We'll see what Grissom looks like. Tyler O'Neill, healthy, has been one of the best hitters in baseball. And then it's a question of, well, what right-handed hitter? Soler's hitting 216. He doesn't help this team. You need a lefty hitter now, to be honest with you. Yeah, sure, you need a lefty now. But, like, how are you supposed to know the entire team was going to get hurt? Right? That's tough. Teoscar Hernandez was good to start. You would have been complaining about him just as much you've been complaining about O'Neill. He's been doing the same thing. I mean, you look at it and you say, okay, yeah, they didn't spend money. It sucks. I still agree that, going bigger in the offseason helps you a bit, but you look at what the Red Sox problems are now. And at the time, right? At the time, it was like, well, you didn't get starting pitching, and now you're toast. But now you look at it and you're like, well, what could they have gotten that would have made this team better? Still fourth in home runs. Where's O'Neill on that list? Shota, I'll give you. Shota would have made this team better, but you still have the best offense, or you still have the best rotation ERA wise in baseball. So, like, again, would you be in a better position today if you had Shota and Managa on your team as opposed to if not? Maybe you have one more win. Maybe. One less homer. Okay, so we're playing this game. Tyler O'Neill is Teoscar Hernandez, and you're mad you didn't sign Teoscar Hernandez, who can't play defense, by the way. Right? So, no. Teoscar wouldn't have made this team better because you wouldn't have gotten Tyler O'Neill. So, next question. Teoscar, you would have had to trade Yoshida, and you couldn't get Yoshida traded. So, again, it still doesn't help you. So, no, I don't think Teoscar is the answer to who should they have spent money on. I'd have loved to have gotten him at the time, but you look back on it and no. Right? Tyler O'Neill's a better defender. He's faster, and he's hitting the baseball just as well. So, no, it's not Teoscar. I'm trying to think of guys that, like, I don't know. You could sit here and you could say, oh, they should have gotten a shortstop. What shortstop do you sign on that market? There were none, right? You had Trevor Story. The other problem is Manny Machado. What about second base? They traded for Von Grissom. They did that. They got second base. And which second baseman would you have signed? JD Martinez at DH? I don't know. Does JD give you more wins now? Maybe. But again, you have to get rid of Yoshida. You can't just option or DFA Yoshida. That'd be stupid. And you're not going to trade him away for just anyone just to make room for a 37-year-old DH? Grissom's a placeholder for York? Absolutely not. No. What about Turner? I'd have liked Turner. But I don't think the problem is I don't think he was taking a role. He realistically he would have been a platoon with Massa at DH. I don't think he's taking that role. So I don't know. Of course, looking back at the offseason, it was a terrible offseason. But you just, what would have made it better? I don't think anything would have. I honestly think what's sinking this team has been injuries. Most injuries in baseball. Highest impact injuries in baseball. I would say maybe outside of the Astros, but even with the Astros, right? Their whole rotation goes down. But could have signed Ohtani. Yeah, I'll give you Ohtani. The Red Sox get Ohtani, they're in a much better place. York is higher upside. He doesn't. He flat out lost and he doesn't. I like York. York is profiled as a possible average hitting with some power. Right? Like a 106, 107 OPS plus guy. That's what he's profiled out to be. Yeah, it has, Eric. It's just it's tough for me to sit here. Like, again, would I prefer John Henry spend money? Yeah, because at least more versatility. He can play first base. Who has more versatility? Grissom has played shortstop, second base, in the outfield in his career. Nick York has time at second base and a game in the outfield. No, he doesn't have more versatility. I'll tell you what. Here's why I would have loved John Henry to have spent money. Because if this team was healthy, right? Grissom has like no power. He had power in the minors a little bit. We'll see how it translates to Major League. But again, dude, he's only 23 years old, right? Like, he's 23. He's 3 years younger than I am. Call up Blaze to AAA? They might. There's just not really a ton to. What do you do with Story and Grissom when Meyer gets called up? I don't know. Honestly, Meyer, in my opinion, Meyer isn't going to be immediately shortstop. Trade Story. Everyone says, "Oh, a player's playing badly, trade him." Right? For what? What are you going to get for Trevor? There's no point in trading Trevor Story and having to pay for him to play somewhere else to get nothing in return. That's the problem. That's the problem, right? You can't just trade anyone who's not playing well. He needs a change of scenery, though. That's great. But he's worth nothing. In fact, he's worth so little right now. You would have to pay to have anything in return outside of cash. And then you're just paying him to play somewhere else for nothing. And that it's just not smart baseball. It's just not. Gotta have Meyer at third or second till Story's gone. Story's a good player. Yeah, I don't know how they work that infield. I really don't. They might try and trade Story. I don't know. I could see them trying to trade Story. To me, unless they get something legitimately interesting back, there's just no point. Even if you move Story into like I don't know. You put Story in the DH role next year, trade Massa. Massa's at least got a little more value because he's been able to stay on the field. As I say that, he's been out for God knows how long with a thumb that's apparently the most mysterious medical ailment known to man. Braves announcers are talking fondly of Grissom. I think Grissom's going to be a great player. Honestly, I think Grissom's going to be a great player. What if Story retires in the next 2 years? Nah, I don't think he will. Thank you, Eric. I totally agreed. What superstar and where? At this point, honestly, I don't trade Marcel Meyer, Roman Anthony, or Kyle Teal because you've hedged your entire franchise's bets on them. That's what you've done. So honestly, no. I just want to see it play out. At least, I mean, you haven't spent money, you haven't gone out and gotten any franchise players because you're waiting to home grow your franchise players. Bogarts might get released. Perfect. Pick him up. Bring him home. But no, he won't get released. Teal. No, I don't. Teal. The reason you don't trade Teal is because it's such a rarity that you get a catching prospect like that. I don't think so. He's hitting 200. Yeah, I still don't think they just release him. That'd be crazy. Blaze should be close to untouchable. No, Blaze isn't close to untouchable. Blaze is a good hitting prospect, but you also have a franchise star in Rafael Devers at third and a franchise star in Tristan Casas at first. And both of them are much higher ceiling than Blaze Jordan. Blaze is I love Blaze. I hope Blaze is successful at the major league level, but no. Just got Arise. Arise isn't a good enough defender, to be honest with you. And you think about it, if you release Xander Bogaerts, you're paying his salary. Could be a DH. I just don't. I really don't think you go Blaze Jordan, future DH. Devers your future DH, sure, but Blaze will be ready before then. And I've said this a million times. These prospects could be good. It would be the dumbest move in the world to just be like, okay, these guys are up here. You veterans that have won World Series or have been major pieces for this team for over the last 4 years, see ya. Right? That's just not. It's not how it works. especially when these guys are named, Rafael Devers and Tristan Casas. Your two best players. You're not going to be like, oh, Blaze Jordan's been hitting well in AA, and he was pretty good in AAA. Sorry. The only three of what? Franchise players? Yeah, if you have more than 3 franchise players, you're the best team in baseball. Best teams in baseball have more than 3. Every other team does not. All right, so this game's over. Red Sox 1 for what? 23 with runners in scoring position this series. Something's got to change. Someone in the bottom of the order's got to start figuring it out. So something's got to give here, folks. I don't know. There's got to be something the Red Sox can do to get runners across the plate. Or this team's going to have a problem. Blaze could be that same role. Why would you want that to be Blaze's ceiling, though, when you could turn that into something you need? That's the question. Right? Yankees won. I don't think the Rays won, which is good. Lost 5 of 6. This is brutal. Brutal. But I do appreciate all you guys hanging out. The fact that we hung out together during a Bruins game, and while the Red Sox got their butts beaten in. Their butts beaten in. Pretty impressive. You guys are incredible. Every week you guys surprise me. Especially when the Red Sox are doing bad, man. The fact that you guys hang out in here is incredible. So I appreciate all of you. If you haven't already, the Blue Jays mean nothing to me. They're way in the basement right now. If you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button. Also, consider hitting that like button as well in these streams. Helps them out a ton. It would mean a lot to me. We'll be back tomorrow with a nice little Braves recap. I'm sure that'll be a positive one. Hopefully the Red Sox can start hitting again soon because, man, this could get ugly quick if they don't. But either way, thank you all very much. And I appreciate it. And I will see you all